Hello, I'm Russell Daly. At the time of this recording, I'm in the process of retiring from the Postal Service. I want to share my experience with you to let you know what to expect if you're planning on or considering retiring from USPS soon. Now, I'm only going to discuss the basics that I didn't know about before starting the process, so I'm not going to go into details that could be different for anyone else. I won't get into your accrued leave time or your thrift saving plan if you have one. First, you can start the process, and I'm going to put quotes around start by going to the light blue website. When you log in, you're going to find a path to retirement. To be honest, I can't tell you what exactly it says or where it is because I already started the process and that option is no longer available for me. But when you do start that process online, shared services will be informed and they'll send you the forms and instructions for filling them out. Now, these are the basic forms. While it doesn't look like there's many there, they're full of info that you need. I'm not going to go through the instructions or the form details. These will not only be different for each individual, but you may have some additional forms or less. Each one has detailed instructions, but that's not enough. This is the instruction book that you may get, and I say may get because I don't know if I got that because I opted for the early retirement or if everybody gets this. Right now, I'm assuming everybody gets this. And please note, it's not a booklet. It's a book. And this is only for filling out the forms. It has some worksheets that you can use, but that is still not enough. In the book, you're going to see a requirement, and they call it a requirement, for a retirement information session. And you'll have an option there of declining that session. Don't decline it. Go to the light blue website, schedule the session. Now that could very well require you to take an annual leave day. Do it. No matter how much you're sure you can do this all yourself, or if someone tries to convince you that you don't need it, you need it. You need that meeting. The counseling session is a conference call, and you'll be given the phone number you need for it. You'll have a facilitator, and there'll be a few other people there for the same reason you're there. The call takes at least 3 hours. The facilitator will explain each line, each section by section. He or she will stop and ask each person for questions, not just, are there any questions? They're going to ask you individually. Russ, do you have any questions about Section B? Cynthia, do you have any questions about Section B? He won't move on, or she won't move on until they know that you understand each little thing on the applications. You need that counseling session, believe me. Now, after you've filled out all the forms, all the papers, you're going to send the whole thing to shared services. You finish it up, and wherever you are in the country, you're going to send that to shared services. Okay? After you've sent it to shared services, nothing happens for weeks. About a month after they receive it, you're going to get a letter from shared services, and it's going to say something to the effect of, your retirement case has been mailed to the Egan Accounting Service Center. So this has been about a month. Sorry for my writing. It's gone to Egan. The ASC will close out your payroll records and forward your retirement application and associated documents to the Office of Personnel Management. Approximately 2 weeks after your retirement date. You got that? You're going to get told here that they've sent everything to Egan. And then 2 weeks after your retirement date, what is that, about 6 weeks after this letter? They've sent it to the Office of Personnel Management. By the way, the Office of Personnel Management is a federal office. It's not USPS. The Office of Personnel Management will begin the process of finalizing your application. Now understand, OPM is not digitized. All their work is done manually. In order to do that, they've got to retrieve your paper file from a private NGO storage location in Western Pennsylvania. So this is going to take some time because this now has to go back to be worked on. Now remember, you're not going to receive your final paycheck for 2 pay periods after your retirement date. And according to the letter, your retirement annuity will be 5 or 6 weeks after your retirement date, maybe longer. I suggest you have some cash savings available for that time. Okay, so I've covered the basic application requirement, the counseling session, which you definitely need, and a little bit about the time it's going to take. If you're considering retiring soon, get started now. Collect all the information, documents you're going to need ahead of time. Go to the Light Blue website and start your research. Now, at the time of this recording, I'm about 2 weeks away from my retirement date. So I haven't experienced any of this. If you'd like me to update you on what happens when this all gets done, leave a comment on this video and I'll be happy to post an update for you. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps. Good luck.